Anyway, Jubers, this is Jack of all trade. Right now I'm cleaning this thing over here. This is in the dryer duct vent. That's what I get it from inside of that right there. All those links right there, very dirty. And now this thing, there's a big problem on it. Um, the 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 duct vent, it should go straight there, but the problem is it turns to the other side. So now it turns to the left, so it goes straight all the way on top of the roof. And now uh, some of my brush cleaner, my brush cleaner tools, it cuts off in where is the connection on there on the top. So from there to here, and then instead going straight all the way to the roof, it turns down this way. You see that hole right there now? That's the elbow of that. So that's the elbow of that dryer duct vent, because I went to the attic and I wanted to locate that dryer duct vent. So dryer duct vent, it turns this way and then it goes all the way in here. So they are not straight, because it's supposed to be normally they are all straight. So all the dryer duct vent that I clean in this property, they're all straight, so it's more easier and convenient to clean it. So now this one is giving me a hard time to clean it, because like I said, they turn on here. So when you have a problem like that, all those link is gonna be trapped on this side here, they're not going to straight. So now look at this thing over here. I get it from inside, you know. So this is what I get right here. So now I need to go up into the attic again to go to get the connection out there. So yeah, so some of my brushes, like this one here, I have a brush down over here. You see that one there? It is not. So this is, I have a brush down over here. This kind of a brush is inside of that bent inside in there. So I have two of them already there and I cannot remove it. So now I need to get some access to open up a hole on here. I make some square hole there, and then in the future they're going to you can use this one as an access when you're cleaning it, so it's much more easier, because the dryer duct vent here inside there in between the ceiling and the attic, so there's no way that you can access that. Now I need to visit the attic right here. See that one there? I already went up there. See, from here, this is the straight, and then it went all the way from there, go all the way from the bottom. So from there, see, this is not good. Whoever made this thing, it's not a good idea they did that. And so all the link from inside of that here, it will trap down there. So they should make it straight that all the way from there, from that ceiling on the attic. They should do that, not to turn down over here. They can even do that. Look at that, what they did there. See, my brush is already there. I can see my brush inside. See, it's trapped in there, those brush. I have another one here. This is my tools right here, right there. This one right here. So my brush is not on the top right here. Okay. Now, as you can see, all the brush trapped right there. And there's too many dirt around it, and yeah, too many dirt here. It is stuck on this. It is stuck on this curve here. So where's the elbow is, they stuck over there. So that's why it's very bad idea they did this thing down here. They should make it straight, not going letter L style, you know, they should do it straight. So it's more easier to clean it. It more you know, the link will come out easily. Okay, now I put it back, everything on right there, connected. So like I said, they put all the way down there to make it L shape, and they never put it straight. This is crazy. See that? They can even make it there on that side to make it straight. So every time you're gonna clean this thing, you're gonna have a problem with it because, like I said, it's L shape. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave this thing here. I'm just gonna put some cover, you know, like a cover thing that you can access, is accessible to when you clean it. Because look at those things that I removed from there, and those are my two brushes that left inside there. So yeah, and I believe that before somebody cleaning this thing already, and then they left all of these here inside, too many cut right here, see, and I only had two inside of here. This brush here, it was cut, so only these two, and now I get too many things inside of this one, so that's the problem there. So now it's gonna be can breathe really good again, this dryer. So it's gonna be nice. Look at those dirt inside of this, all of that inside there, because like I said, on that portion right there, they drop right there because they travel from there and it goes all the way up instead of going straight, more easier, and when you clean it, it's more easier. So that's a problem on this thing. It's a L shape because normally they all straight going all the way to the roof, where's the ventilation area is. So now this one go that way. Now I'm just gonna leave that hole there for accessible later on. So I'm just gonna buy some cover to put there. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, everything is done. I had to put a new ventilation there. This exhaust duct right here, I had to put it in the back. That's a new one that I put it in, because before they used this kind of ventilation right here. This is not a good one. I not recommended this thing because you see how it drops down over here. This thing, they drop all the way here because these are like, see, they have the spring inside, and I've seen this one all the time when in a different unit they use this thing. And then yeah, it says they sell this one at Home Depot. It says you can use it on the dryer, but for me, I'm not recommending this thing. Not recommending this thing. That one here is the best one, and they are more bigger. See that? That is bigger bent for your dryer. Much better to use it. Not like this one. This one is no good. Look at the inside there. They stuck down there because this one, look, they have a spring in here, so that's the place where this thing drop inside of that. All of that, they all inside. So as you can see there. But if you use that kind of thing right there, that ventilation, is much better to use that. So this one, never recommended this one. This is bad. I've seen all the unit that I clean it. They have, some of them they have this, and I replace them with those kind. They're much better because this one, it will plug here. So you see how much this thing here inside of that, it should go outside, not here. And so that's the problem. So your dryer is not gonna work really good. It's not gonna dry up really good too because of that. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that hole right there. I'm just gonna put some accessible there, so that later on when you're gonna service this thing again, you're gonna easily to access that, because like I said, this thing, they did it for like a L-shaped type from there, from here to there. See, you should do that straight. So it's give me a hard time. I didn't. So all my thinner down over here, it's cut off to the end. You see, it should be like this, and now it's broken like this. I think I cut it off too. But when I was cleaning today, and I see a lot of them inside of it, I think they just left behind inside of that. Can even see the brushes there. So that's why this is gonna clog your dryer too, because you're gonna leave this thing inside there. So yeah, and when I remove that elbow on that there on the top, and I see a lot of this plastic stick inside of there. I think they just left there when somebody cleaned it. So yeah, the good thing is I um, I make some accessible down on that, so I just gonna over that thing. So everything is good now. All right, let's try to start that thing. That's all right. It's good. You can hear all the stairs coming out there. All right. All right. Thank you for watching. This is Jacob Oculate. Thank you. Bye bye.